line, bright idea or a complete disaster waiting to happen. Buying property with friends or family could set you up for life or ruin your life and ruin your relationships, couldn't it? Sorry to be so brutal. Debbie Roberts from Property Apprentice joins us now with all the warnings that you need, plus some more as well. G'day, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Very good, although what are you going to tell us is what, grim, is it?
No, it's not grim. It's just there's a few fish hooks that you need to be aware of. So one of the first ones is when it comes to getting lending. So if you're buying a property with your partner or spouse, the banks take into account your combined lending capacity. Because remember, they look at how much deposit you've got saved and also what your provable income is.
Yes.
So if you're in a partnership like that, as in your spouse or partner, then they'll take both of your incomes and work that out together. If you're purchasing with another family member or a friend, they assess your income capacity individually. So if, for example, if you're getting a $400,000 mortgage, and each of you are putting in a certain amount, so one of you might be responsible for $100,000 of lending and the other one might be responsible for $300,000 in lending, the banks look at it as if you're both borrowing the whole amount.
So if somebody has a bad credit record, there's 6 of you buying a property and only one of you has a bad credit record, how does that affect you? So
each of you have to qualify for the entire amount of lending.
So that person will drop off then?
One person might ruin it for everyone if you need...
That's a warning, isn't it?
Together.
Yeah.
Well, you just need to talk to a mortgage broker early on in the piece,
yes,
so that you can find out what your lending capacity is based on that.
Obviously, this is something that would appeal to me, but should you have like a prenup of sorts with the people you go in with?
Bet you
should. And what should be in that?
Yeah, so it's really important that you form a joint venture agreement. So this is like a legal contract, and before you even get to the point of meeting with the lawyers, you really need to sit down and nut everything out.
Yes, so the lawyers will have one, but you should take your principles and your ideas in to add to that agreement, shouldn't you?
Yes, because everybody will have different agreements. You know, like you need to discuss all of the exit strategies, all of the possible eventualities. Like our accountant talks about joint venture agreements should cover you in case one of your joint venture partners becomes addicted to meth, you know, just for example.
Really?
So cover all eventualities. You know, what if further down the track, what if one of you wants to sell but the other one doesn't?
No, that's the one, isn't it? So it's about your exit, because it could be that, what if you can't sell? So one of you wants to get out and then suddenly you put it on the market and then there's 3 months goes by, another 3 months you can't sell, but that person wants their money out, then what?
Yeah, so you need to discuss all of those things right at the beginning, because if you can come up with an agreement right at the beginning when everyone's happy, it saves a whole lot of grief further down the track. Because when things start to go wrong, like if one partner, for example, if one partner loses their income and they're struggling to meet their commitments to cover the mortgage payments, under the new responsible lending code, the banks take full security against both of the people that are involved, or all of the people that are involved.
For a give a little page.
It just sounds like it's fraught with more danger than it's worth, because let's not forget the fact that to be able to go into a partnership with someone, you personally, individually, need to be able to afford the property anyway in the eyes of the bank, so why go in for the partnership?
Yeah, sometimes it can work really well. Like if both of you, you know, let's just say that there's 2 people in the agreement, just to keep it simple. But if both of you have got really good provable incomes, but both of you are limited by deposit, you know, that's a great way to pool your resources.
One wants to sell and one doesn't.
Yeah, that's where you need to sort that stuff out right from the beginning. So another alternative...
but they don't, because we love the place.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's true. But yeah, it's really important, because it's when things go wrong that people start getting into arguments about that. And so you need to talk about all this stuff when things are going good, before any issues arise.
It's not worth losing friendships and family.
No.
So how easy is it to find? So say Dunk and I go into a partnership with, say, the 3 of us, and Mark wants out. Are there people who are like investors who just want to come in and provide just a third of payment? I mean, how easy is it to find another investor? Are they out there?
Yeah, I would imagine it would be fairly difficult. So you need to talk about, you know, in that situation, would the 2 of you purchase Mark's portion in the property, and buy him out.
Would we have
And
gone
if
with
you
him
were
in the
gonna-
first place?
Choose your JV partners carefully. No, but it's true though. You do need to choose your JV partners carefully because it can have tax implications on other things and also lending implications as well.
JV being joint venture.
Yes,
But
sorry.
there must be some good stuff. We've gone through
there
all the
is.
bad stuff. What's the good stuff about buying with others?
Okay, so you've heard of the Bank of Mum and Dad. A lot of people are getting their first home by getting some help from parents. And when it comes to getting the equity gift from Mum and Dad, mortgage brokers can help you with that as well. So basically, that's slightly different to a joint venture because with the Bank of Mum and Dad, what you want to do, and this is for the mum and dads as well, this is important, the mum and dads don't want to be guarantor for the entire loan because that's risky for them.
It's a gift, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But then they come around and say, look at your lawns and look at your hedge, and because they have a bit of an interest in the property, don't they?
Well, not necessarily, because what
But
can
yes, they do.
happen, they've helped you out, but it's like an early inheritance. So what the banks can do is just take security for the deposit against mum and dad's house. So that way the kids, if it's that sort of situation...
So one other thing, Mark, you want to go?
Yeah, I just want to know if it is a reasonable idea, if there is reasons to do this, the normal lawyer who would deal with the normal property conveyancing and the likes, would they have anything already in place, like a document that they could go, look, all right, this is the legal document that you guys need to sign?
Yeah, they'll have a basic template that you can start with, and then you need to add in all the extra bits that are specific for your situation. So like I said before, if one of you's got a larger deposit than the other one, then how's that ownership structure going to be split?
Yeah, I've been down this track and they do, but you can add to it. We've got to go. It was great to see you. But one thing you have to watch is access to the bank account and who's withdrawing and who's putting things in. People can take money out of these joint bank accounts for all sorts of things they didn't mean to. And if you don't keep an eye on the bank accounts, beware of what goes out. That's what I'm saying. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
All the very best.